Hey Courtney, how are you? Hey Trish. Phoenix Plateau. Hey Becca, how are you? Hey Alicia, Happy New Year. Hi Shells. Hi Randy. Hi Brittany. I'm good, thank you. Notified, yay! That makes me so happy when notifications work. Hopefully it doesn't start freezing as a lot of people come in. Hello, hello, welcome. Thank you for sharing the live already, for tapping the screen. I appreciate it. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Happy Saturday. Oh, I'm sorry, Becca. Good, I'm glad notifications are working. I guess people are coming in quick, so I'm assuming they are. I have my incense on right now, so if you see smoke, that's why. Thank you so much. Yeah, TikTok Live is having glitching in general, but I know when we do the Saturday night ones, because like a few hundred people usually hop on at once, it sometimes freezes up for a little bit, so we'll do a little chit chat for the first few minutes just until we know it's good. Good evening, hello. I hope everyone's having a good Saturday. Thank you for tapping the screen. Thank you for sharing. Hello, hello. We had close to, I think, just over 400 people register this time. So I'm probably going to wait till it gets like 350-ish before we go ahead and start, just to give people a chance to see their notifications. How did I sleep? I did not sleep very well, which I kind of expected after last night's live. I was a little crazy. Molly slept with me, and after I posted that video, Mabel came in like 10 or 15 minutes after that, and she was like right up against me. So my husband ended up sleeping on the couch with my daughter. We have like an L-shaped sectional, and they did like a movie together, and then they both just passed out. So I was in the room by myself with the cats. So yeah, I got the booster yesterday too. And let me tell you, the first and second shot, my arm was sore from like my shoulder to my elbow. But the booster, it's like, it's up here. It's in my, like my rotator cuff, my shoulder blade. It's going up into like my neck and my mid back. It's so stiff. It's so sore. But other than that, like I will take soreness over some of the other reactions people had. Yeah, Molly. Hello, welcome. Yes, so, and I was saying on the live last night too, like, the cats never stay in the room. So, like, even if, like, my husband and I are both there, it's very rare the cats will sleep with us. And if one does, like, Molly usually will lay with him, but it's rare, and Mabel will lay with me, but it's rare. So the fact that both cats were in the room and Molly was in the chair and Mabel was with me was just so bizarre. Especially since he wasn't in the room. He slept on the couch. So I brought my selenite wand downstairs with me. I slept with it under my pillow. I had some black onyx in the room with me too. And I forgot to grab that selenite, so I have a different selenite plate for tonight. Because I didn't feel like running all the way back downstairs. Oh no, you have a swollen lymph node. They gave me the shot like really high up this time. Like I feel like when I got the first two shots, it was like down here. And this one, she was like right up here. So I'm wondering if that's why I feel it more up there. But other than that, it's not too bad. Hello, Amanda. How are you? Hi, Peggy. What happened? So last night on the live, I don't know which gift it is. It's like the little like rosy cheeks and the crown. It keeps popping up back here. And sometimes like the goggles and the glasses do too. And I always feel like someone's like looking over my shoulder. So we broke out my pendulum and it ends up being a female spirit guide, angel of some sort. And we were communicating with her for like, I don't even know. It's like a blur to me, 15, 20, 30 minutes. It was crazy. We had mediums in here helping out. It's pretty cool. Yeah, some very strong answers, and we could definitely tell when she was like done and gone. Is it okay to do Reiki no matter what? I'm not sure what you're referring to. No matter what, like health-wise? I told my husband, I was like, someone is up there. He was like, well, he's like, you know, we built the house and it's not like sacred lands. And I was like, no, it's like a spirit guide. And I was like, and he was just like, okay. He's like, I think you'll make it. I was like, well, I'm going to go sleep with the light on, so have a good night. Yeah, we were asking her if the cats could see her, and she said the cats couldn't see her, but Ziva could. But I didn't think to ask if the cats could sense her. So I was like so paranoid about going to sleep because we have a chair in the corner of our room, which is the chair that Molly was sleeping in. And I said on the live, like, I always feel like someone's sitting there watching me sleep, but not in like a nervous way, like, oh, like watching over me kind of way. But then like I was nervous that someone would be in the chair last night. And it was just weird that Molly last night of all nights went and hopped up and sat and slept in the chair. It did record. I downloaded it, so I'm going to add it to YouTube. So, fingers crossed that uploads good. I said I have to watch it because I was so nervous the whole time. I don't even remember half of it. Hey, Donna, how are you? All right, we're almost at 400, so I'm going to go ahead and just let everyone know to go ahead and start consenting if you have not done so already. Either type in the comments, think it to yourself, say it out loud. Make sure you have water, tea, something to hydrate with. I had no indication of a name. At one point, I feel like I heard a name in a dream, and I kind of thought to myself, like, it was a name I hadn't heard before, but it was so unique I would remember it, and then I woke up and I remembered nothing, so clearly it was not important enough to remember. Abra supposedly was registered for tonight's live, but I have not spoken to her yet. So I'm crossing my fingers that she hops on tonight. And for those of you who are new, I personally am okay if you would like to consent for your pets and children, but I do ask adults to consent for themselves. Hold on, my incenses. Oop, there we go. Falling out of the thing. I know, she's making me super nervous too. Hey, Sunshine, how are you? So, actually, I had emailed her, and I didn't check my email yesterday or today. Let me see. Is her notifications off? Yes. Let me see if she answered. I don't think she answered. No, no answer. Okay. It is okay to do other things while watching, yes. You can watch me, watch my hands, watch the crystals. Not watch at all, sound on, sound off. It's not like ASMR where you need to see or hear to have triggers because it's all based on energy. So if you want to lay down and fall asleep during this, you'll still receive as long as you consent. Oops, sorry, I just missed a bunch of comments. Xena came to me when I asked what the spirit's name is. Xena. I'll have to ask. I didn't get a chance to make the board, the pendulum board. You got Mel? That might be her for past life regression. That looks very familiar to me. Thank you so much. Not my usual selenite wand. My usual one went downstairs with me under my pillow last night after the live. So this is one of the ones that I usually use for like my charging plates. Thank you, Tracy. I love the campfire. Watched live yesterday and she did another one today. Okay, you got Mal. I'll remember that because I like the movie, so that will be easy to remember. I do not do past life regression, no. I was talking last night about how I saw someone pop up on a live on my For You page, and I went to add her because I have so many people that ask about it. And when I went to like it and add it, I accidentally swiped it away and I couldn't get it back and I couldn't figure out who it was. I think it might have been You Got Mal. Okay. Everyone take a sip of water, tea, and hydrate. Just saw 444. We got a different selenite today. Thank you so much for the gifts. Thank you for tapping the screen. We're at 23,000 likes. Holy moly, guys. Thank you. You're probably going to see me stretch my neck a lot because that booster made my neck really sore. So I apologize in advance for that. Hi, Katie. Good, Zara. I'm glad it's helping. Thank you to all the new followers. Welcome. Hey, how are you? Hello, hello. Thank you so much. Your dog is already sleeping. Just started the cleanse, yes. Thank you so much for the heart hands. You're very welcome. Thank you for sharing the live. I did not get a chance to make the pendulum board. Thank you for the gifts. Welcome in, welcome, welcome. It did it again. What did it again? I must have missed something. This can help with physical pain, yes. It can also help with mental, emotional blocks and spiritual blocks. Oh, did it go on my left side or my right side this time? Top left. My left? This is my left. My right? It went to this side? Shut up. Okay, so I have to say, before I hopped on today, was it this side? I need to know for sure it was this side. No, my left? I'm so confused. Okay, so yeah, that side. Oh my gosh. I always forget it's mirrored, so I'm always like, wait, the real left or the mirrored left? Same place as last night. Okay, thank you. Empire. How are you? So I had asked like right before I, like not right before, maybe like 5 or 10 minutes before I started the live, if she's going to be on my left again, and she said no. And I said, will you be on my right? She said yes. So I was curious if it popped up, if it would be on my left or right. So now I'm wondering if that's someone else. Thank you for doing it as an experiment. I appreciate it. And if you see, I do have my incense on right now, and the smoke is going to blow across. If you see a little wisp, it's because my air just kicked on. Maybe she forgot. Well, I told her, I said, if you pop over my right shoulder, I said, I'm probably going to freak out. It's done it even with the regular light on it. It has nothing to do with the color. I thought I was going to stay on the right for a second. I was like, oh no. She didn't tap the bell to get notifications. For those of you who missed last night's live, it was bananas. For some reason, every time like the face recognition things pop up, it always pops up over my left shoulder, and I'm clairsentient, so I always feel like someone's sitting there watching me. See, it's always up there. It never recognizes my face, and we thought like maybe it was like one of the signs or the plants or crystals or something like that that was triggering it. So I tilted the camera down, and when I tilted the camera down, it still followed the camera down. I have no idea. So we broke out the pendulum, and we were asking her a bunch of questions. I was able to download it, so I'm going to add it to YouTube. And then after, what was it, towards the end of the pendulum, when it got really quiet, you can close your eyes, yes. When it got really quiet, so I'm upstairs right now, and right at the top of my stairs, there's this floorboard that creaks whenever you walk over it. And as like she stopped answering questions, like we heard the floorboard creak, and I was like, oh my God, she's like walking away. It was nuts. Yes, cold. I was freezing last night. I was like shivering. I was so cold. Thank you, Kimberly. I love the coral. They're so pretty. It was crazy. Everyone started sending the gifts to see where the face would pop up. Your aunt always hears her floorboards creaking. Else her husband that has to keep it down. That's funny. Oh, I'm glad they led you here. Here's knock things over. Thank you for tapping screen. We're already at 43,000 likes. Well, I'm glad so many people fell asleep last night, because I was like so nervous that we woke everybody up with that live at the end, because it was so crazy energy. You fell asleep. I've woken up many times where it's like, live has ended. I'm like, yeah, like 8 hours ago. What happened? You fell asleep and slept well. Good, I'm glad. You cannot fall asleep after that? Me either. Yeah, my energy was definitely amped up after that. I think I ended up going to bed around like 2:30. Hey, Great Dane, how are you? Yeah, I left my light on while I slept. Even with the cats in the room, I was like, nope, we're gonna take a chance. Thank you, Stacy. I haven't been on Dallas's lives in a while, at least a couple weeks. Yeah. Having the cats there did help, yes. Yeah, when we were asking her questions, she said she was like a spirit guide angel. So it didn't feel bad or negative, and I mean, I have so many crystals in this room, it's like Fort Knox. So... I'm not a medium, I'm sorry. Yes, thank you for reminding me, Maud. So for those of you who have not been on the live the last 2 nights, moving forward just until at least Rosalie's done with school, I'm going to take the Thursday night live away. So my lives will be Friday, 10:30 Eastern Standard Time, and then the Saturday, 10:30-ish Eastern Standard Time, which will always be the event that you can register for. I'm going to start offering group, either Zoom or like Google Meet or Hangout sessions on Thursdays. I'm going to limit it to somewhere between 5 and 10 people. I haven't decided yet. I'm not sure, depending on how many people are interested, either once a week, every other week, once a month kind of thing. It'll probably be somewhere like between 9 and 10 Eastern Standard Time. So it's too much for me to do the Thursday night ones with Rosalie in school, because by the time I go to bed, I'm only getting like 4 hours of sleep. And I'm going to work and doing appointments and stuff, and it's draining me right now. So I'm working on getting all of that set up. I'm not sure about the price yet for the group sessions. Yes, we're still going to have the Shhhh Saturdays. You go live on here and do sessions, Sunshine? Yes, I am a Usui Reiki master. I've been practicing Reiki for 18 years. I'll have to watch yours, Sunshine, and see how you do yours on here, because I don't think I've ever seen anyone do Reiki like live on TikTok with the other person on. How did I become one? So 18 years ago, my dad was working on becoming a Reiki master as well. He offered me the option to take a class. So you have to take a course from a Reiki master who's also able to teach. I know you did the emotion code. I was just thinking out loud that, like, I haven't seen someone who does Reiki do, like, the dual live. Was there an orb? I don't think it might have been. My incense isn't blowing across right now. Reiki is a form of energy healing. So very similar, like a lot of times there are Reiki practitioners who work in spas and stuff. So like you would go see a massage therapist to get some relief with sore muscles. You would come see a Reiki practitioner to help cleanse and clear your energy. It came from the doorway this side, then it definitely, if it came this direction is not the incense. Reiki can help alleviate and release addictions, yes. Yes, if it came this way, it would not be my incense. If it came this way, it would be. My door is this way, my window's here. Alright, everyone make sure you hydrate, water, tea, preferably. Especially if you got your booster yesterday like me. Oh. Reiki cannot be evil, no. It is always based on positive intentions and your highest good. And it's always, always, always based off of free will and consent. So you have to consent to receive. That is one of the very first things you are taught with when you learn Reiki, is you never, ever deal with anyone's energy who's not willing to do so. Any effects other than sore arm? The soreness is more intense with the booster for me personally than it was for the first 2 shots. The first 2 shots was just like my shoulder to my elbow was sore. This time it's like my shoulder. It's gone into like my shoulder blade up into my neck and my lower back. I will keep, your secret will be safe with me, bunny girl. I won't tell. It can help with emotional healing, yes. It can help alleviate pain. It can help with mental, emotional, spiritual blocks. I always set the intention ahead of time that for these collective healings that those who wish to receive, that's my incense, receive the healing in their highest good with harm to none. And the energy is all intuitive. Your body knows where it needs it. So some people might feel it in different areas than others. Some people feel warm. Some people feel cold. Some people feel the tingling sensation of the energy flow. Some people feel more of like the pulling and release. Yes, I have a heating pad too. I was also using hematite on it to help release some of the soreness. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do too much of like the scalp massage tonight, because holding my arm up like that is where it's going to start to be really sore. Yes, so whenever I do a new live, I always just ask for those who wish to receive it to consent. We have people sometimes who don't want to consent and they still stay and hang out and just observe, which is fine. The elbow pads, yeah, I'm going to see if they have like the yoga blocks cheap that I can get to rest my arms on. Thank you for all the shares. Thank you for likes. Bro, I'm almost at 77,000. If I put my elbows on the desk, like this is where it is, but then if I tilt the camera down, like you're not going to really see anything. All right, can you guys hear the music in the fountain okay before I turn off the comments? I forgot to look up the pendulum. I will double check that. I know it was on Etsy. Both sound good. Okay, good. I'm going to turn the music up just a little bit louder. Music is faint. All right, we'll turn it up a little bit. Is that a little better? The music is so loud to me, so it's weird that you guys can barely hear it. I feel like I have to yell over it. Okay. Okay. I got some amphibly quartz and clear quartz to do some ASMR, more pulling with it. I also have crystal ones, so I'll do some chakras with that. Ooh, sorry, I didn't mean to drop that. I will do reminders for hydration, breathing as well. My incense is still going strong. I might use the incense too. Just getting low enough where I can. Okay. Everyone get nice and comfortable and cozy. For those of you who are new, ooh, 555. For those of you who are new, I turn the comments off for usually around 30 minutes. It gives my moderators a break and allows people to be a little more present in the moment. For those of you who wish to fall asleep, please just be careful that you do not drop your phone on your face. You can watch me, watch my hands, watch the crystals. If you feel comfortable in doing so, you can close your eyes, lay down, fall asleep. You will still receive as long as you're consenting. You can multitask, do other things, and just leave the phone on. You can leave sound on, sound off, screen on, screen off. It makes no difference as long as you consent to receive. Symbols too. Okay, I'll do symbols. Okay, thank you for the gifts. All right, I'm going to do a little cleanse with this smoke too, because for some reason I feel like we need to. All right, let's see. Right now it is 11:16, and we are going to turn the comments off. Okay. Thank you, Stacy, for the galaxy. That's beautiful. All right, everyone, take a few deep cleansing breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. If you feel comfortable in doing so, exhale longer than you inhale. This will help get your body into that deeper state of relaxation. So let's breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Relax your brow bone, unclench your jaw. If you're in a position where you're able to, make sure you roll your shoulders back, open up that heart chakra. Try not to have your body so tight and tense. This kind of helps deter the energy from flowing freely. Start with a little smoke cleanse. If it's comforting, you can watch the smoke. I'm going to go ahead and start with the pulling. We have some clear quartz and amphibole quartz, both master healers. This will help alleviate any kind of pain, release any trapped emotion or mental, spiritual blocks. With the pulling, I always say to bring forward conscious state which you are ready to let go of and heal from, that is no longer serving you in your highest good, so that I am then able to pluck it and help it to be released. So make sure you're also relaxing your brow bone for this portion. This is a reminder, if you feel the need to do so, to make sure you drink some water or tea and hydrate, especially if you're feeling any kind of pulling or headache, nausea-like symptoms. Make sure you hydrate so that it alleviates that detox and cleanse feeling. Just as a reminder to take a minute and hydrate. Water or tea preferably. going to go ahead and turn the comments back on in a few minutes. If you are laying down or super relaxing, to start waking up and coming back to the present moment. Start wiggling your fingers and toes. Stretch your legs and your arms. Roll your neck around a little bit. Start waking your body back up. Give it a nice stretch. Come back to the present moment. Okay, we're going to turn comments back on. Hopefully everyone's nice and relaxed, feeling lighter, better. I'll lower the music a little bit now. You're very welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed. Make sure you're drinking and hydrating still. Do not consent to coming back to the present moment. Ah, the tingles are the best. With the wand, I usually do sacred Reiki symbols. Tonight, along the crown, I was also doing some like positive words as well. Why can you feel it? I am a Sui Reiki master who is trained in distance healing. Energy is not bound by time or space, so I can do these sessions for anyone, anywhere, at any time. For those of you who are new here, I save and upload all of my lives to my YouTube as well, which is the same as this Nicole Reiki Healing, so you can go back and rewatch them anytime at your convenience. And I have a playlist for all of the lives and then a separate playlist for just the Saturday night sessions where the comments get turned off for those who prefer the more quieter, relaxing ones. Good, I'm glad. You feel it, chakra takes it good. Yeah, tonight all the chakras felt good. The crown and heart felt the most blocked, so those are the two I worked on the most tonight. You're very welcome. Yes, everyone make sure you hydrate. Now I'm losing my voice. Every Saturday night, usually around 10:30 Eastern Standard Time, is when I do these sessions. They usually last an hour, hour and a half. If you're following me, you can tap the bell for notifications, and then I always create an event for the Saturday night session so that you can pre-register for it. You're very welcome. My neck is sore from that booster tonight. You're very welcome. Good, I'm glad you felt crown and heart the most. Thank you, Bella. You're very welcome. Before I do the last Selenite Cleanse, do you guys want me to do some Rainstick? think someone requested it earlier. The Chic Healing Arts, I think that was the pendulum. That sounds very familiar. Okay. If you have headphones in, this might be a little louder than the music and stuff was. Yes, that was for them, the Chic. I think I still have the receipt from them. I got it at the end of last year. The Rainstick is more for sound healing, like a sound bath. It's very relaxing. You're very welcome. Thank you whoever sent Cash App. I just realized someone sent that when the comments were off, so thank you if you're still on. Your jug just popped back in place. Mine hasn't popped back in place in like 5 years. I just love that. What's funny is my jaw got super tight in the middle of it. I had to actually pop my jaw. Salt cleanses our stone, the sun charges them up. That's what I've been taught. Is that true? I do know some people use salt. I usually cleanse with my selenite plates, and then I charge in the sun. There are people who charge on a full moon as well. You can pass them through like incense, smoke, or sage to cleanse them as well. You heard my jaw pop? I was trying to do it quietly. This is a hollowed out like piece of cactus. This one's made by the Africa Heartwood Project. I got this one on Amazon. I think it was like $14 or $15. I don't know if you can see the whole thing. It's not very large. It's got some kind of like bead or seed in it. Thank you. You're very welcome. I want to start doing my singing bowls, but when I use them on my desk, it's not, I can only fit one, maybe two. And I'm trying to figure out where in my room I can set them like all up at once. You're welcome. Thank you so much. I get very zen and relaxed too when I do it. Yeah, like a dried cucumber with the seeds in it, yeah. Yeah, I think quite a few people fell asleep. Okay. Don't forget to hydrate. Let me put the crystals. Oh, my jaw. Have a sleep halfway. That's kind of how I feel. Hopefully we all sleep great after this. Coming back from a journey. I felt the crown cleanse good. I'm glad. Yeah, crown and herb were the only two that felt off tonight, so I'm glad it wasn't too much for the collective. Remove my incense before it falls out. Alright, let's go ahead with the Selenite Cleanse. Not sure if you should leave California. Where do you want to go? Where do you want to be? She was here earlier. I don't feel it. I don't feel her as strong tonight, but I do feel like it's someone's here. Yeah, it's grounding meditation for sure. Thank you, Donna. Maybe I put her to sleep. Maybe. I feel like a lot of people fell asleep. It's so quiet. Friday and Saturday nights at 10:30 Eastern Standard Time is when I do my lives. Occasionally I'll hop on other times, but those are the set times that I definitely will be on. $125,000. Mindfulness activities, yes. If you guys aren't following my sister, her account is mindful.michelle, and she does mindful meditations. What inspired you to use the tree something for Reiki? The Rainstick? I've always really enjoyed doing or hearing other people do like the sound baths and the sound healing, and that was one that just always stuck out well with me. I've always liked like hearing like the rain and thunderstorms from like a distance and stuff like that. It's very soothing for me. Yes, thank you, Donna. Mindful Michelle. So for those of you who are newer, my sister is a travel blogger. She lives in Nepal with her husband, usually 9 months of the year, and she comes back to States by us for about 3 months, myself and my mom. My mom lives a couple homes down from me. So she couldn't last year with COVID, but she's here right now. She flies back March 1st. So when she travels before COVID, she did a lot of things like silent retreats. She did stays with like Buddhist monks. So she did a lot of meditation and things like that. And she's taking classes right now for meditative teachings. So for those of you who, like me, have very hectic thoughts and minds that don't really know how to be quiet for 30 minutes, she does really good practices about being mindful. And she posts her videos on here too. I know it's crazy to me that she's already been here for almost 2 whole months. It like flew by. So definitely go follow her, show her some love. She's my only sister. Just the 2 of us. Yes, we do look like twins. Okay, people must be like knocked out because there's still just under 400 people and there's like 12 people talking. Make sure you're hydrating. is normal for your head to hurt a little bit. Yes, you have some blocks being released. Make sure you definitely keep hydrating. You're very welcome. Sunshine, we got to figure out a time where we can go live together. I'm glad, Tracy. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'm glad. If I can knock out 400 people. Oh no, I hope your fiance gets better soon. Still awake, just in a trance. I'll take that. Not as eventful as yesterday, definitely not. What does it feel like when a block is being released? For some people, it's like an instant, just kind of like sigh of relief, like a weight's lifted off your shoulders kind of sense. Sometimes it's a little more drawn out. It's like it might just like lessen and lessen over time, where it gets to the point where you're just like, hey, like I don't feel that anymore. It's completely different for everybody. It also depends on the type of block. So I always tell people, like, yes, I can help remove blocks that are causing physical pain or mental, emotional, spiritual kind of things. But if you're constantly going back and interacting with, if it's like a toxic person or situation that created the block to begin with, it's never going to fully go away. So it also takes work on your part. You can never finish a video. Yes, burping is a release, hiccups are a release, laughing, crying. It's also because of mascara. This is the best mascara I've ever used. I ordered it from their website and I ended up paying like $7 for shipping, not realizing they had it at Ulta. And then I went to Ulta and it was right there on the shelf. Plan a Thursday if that works, 7 p.m. your time. I can go live around 7 p.m. my time, but Rosalie will still be awake, so we might just hear her in the background downstairs. Yes, I have had people pass gas. That is also normal. Nausea is normal. That means your nausea and headaches are usually you're feeling like the detox and cleanse more, so it's very important to hydrate if you feel that. I had just gotten the Milani Anti-Gravity Mascara. I did a video about it because so many people were asking on my live how many extensions I had, and I had none. You guys are so funny. That was like one of my funniest like in-person stories that oh, I think it was the woman I was working on. I think it was the woman I was working on, and she was just like letting them go. I was like, well, at least you got a release. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know if you could see them as well with the blue light on. Thank you, Gemini. You're hydrating through up. That's not completely uncommon. Just definitely take it easy. Oh, she was like super funny about it. There was like no shame in her game. She's like, well, I do feel better. Every reason I'm scared to go to yoga. Yeah, I can imagine it happens a lot in there too. Thank you, Anne-Marie. You went to yoga and that happened. Too funny. I don't know if I've ever had that happen watching other people's lives, but I definitely burp a lot. But that's funny. I love how there's not like TMI here because it's such a safe space. We're all just like, whatever. He could power a wind turbine. Oh my God. You guys are too much. Oh, I'm sorry, Tall Enemy. It will be posted to YouTube, so you can go back and rewatch. You're welcome. Thank you, Gemini. Alright, everyone. I'm gonna shut it down tonight. Ooh, 12:12. Good time. I hope everyone enjoyed and feels better. Everyone's nice and relaxed. We ended at 100 and almost 39,000 likes. They took away how many shares it is now, so I can't see how many shares it is anymore. I don't know where that feature went, but I'm sure it was a lot. Thank you for all the love tonight. Yes, a reminder, no lives Thursday moving forward. I'll make a post when I get it set up to do the small group sessions. Do you guys want me to do just like a general healing on the group sessions, or would you prefer like a specific thing for like each one? I'm trying to think which would be better. This way, like, you guys can see and sign up for ones you want specifically. That's kind of what I was thinking too, but I know some people like general. Both, yes. Okay, we'll rotate. So once I get that set up, I will post a video letting everyone know, and then we'll get that rolling too. All right, thank you, everyone. Thank you, moderators, as always, for keeping it a safe space. Thankfully, I don't think there were that many trolls in here tonight, so that was really good. Specific, since these are usually general. Yeah, I'll try to mix it up. I'll try to do a little of each. And thanks to everyone who sent gifts and tips and stuff. I saw some, I think it was Cash App and Venmo, so thank you, whoever sent those. I appreciate it. Totally smooth. Good, I'm glad. All right, everyone, get some rest, and I will see you on Friday night, 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. All right, I love you. Have a good night. Bye.